Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made. Welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Entertainment only. If you hear my guides, let me know. The gruff one is Meister. Softly spoken male voice is Naren. He doesn't talk very often. And if you hear a sassy female, that is Sarah Shin. She's, if I say a here for the moment guide, I do get these coming and going. I had a beautiful guide that enveloped me in her big bearskin rug for my surgery early last year. And Surishin is here until after the inauguration to see us through the election. She's a real sass with her bubble gum and her pigtails. I think she's about 17, but was telling everybody that she was 18 when she passed, and absolutely adore her. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading, first of all, I just want to again point out, I'm just going to say it every time on this, every video today, so feel free to skip over it. Australia and the US have different terms for things. Quite a few of you commented on the fact that I used mental health issues. In Australia, mental health issues covers neurological development right through to psychological. It's just an umbrella term we use. I do apologise if it was triggering for some of you, because it means something different in the US, but please do understand that we have different terminology. Also, as an example, quite a number of you who commented on that said that you use the term uh, uh, perhaps a neurological disability. In Australia, the term disability makes us very uncomfortable because in Australia, for us, it implies that these people don't have abilities. So, and they do. They have amazing superpowers. So just please understand that and just go with the flow of the reading in its totality. Okay, very quickly, well, we'll see how it goes. I want to have a look at Trump has announced, shock horror, that he is going to hold at Bedminster, because not allowed at Mar-a-Lago, I suspect, a January the 6th awards ceremony, gala, whatever you like to call it, to raise money for those that in support for those that are being charged with January the 6th violations. I mean, goodness me, storming the Capitol, beating up police officers, you name it. So to support those, theoretically support those that are facing prosecution for the January the 6th riots. So the organisers are saying Trump will attend. Trump's campaign is saying Trump won't attend. Tickets are being sold for $1,500 for individuals, up to $30,000 for a table of 10, I assume. Those sums don't quite work out. And interesting is the organisers are saying that Rudy is coming. Oh, yeah, Rudy, he's there for the free alcohol, I suspect. And a couple of others who they say have been invited but haven't been confirmed as coming. It's just really, really bizarre. This it's down for September the 5th, which is apparently the same day that Judge Shukran is going to make her ruling in regards to January the 6th. Oh, gee, surprise, surprise about that timing. But felons co-mingling with felons apparently is against parole. So let's see how this goes. I don't see it working for whatever reason. As I split the deck, I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale. Yeah, we've got wounded in retreat, walking away in disappointment. There just feels something very off about this. First of all, I don't think the money's actually going to go to anybody who is fighting to stay out of jail and to support the families of those that are in jail. It's been organised by the wife of a sheriff that was sent to jail for 5 years for beating up a police officer or something along those lines. Let's have a look. How is this? January the 6th, Gala Awards. Apparently it's to present plaques to the families of those in the prison choir. Let's have a look. Just how is it going to go? Sorry about the 5 minutes of waffle. How is this? Okay, show me the energies behind this Gala Awards Day that has been announced. Show me the energies, the intention, the energy. Right, and as soon as I changed, no, you want those there. Changed the question, the cards were ready. So the energies behind it: heartbreak, despair, loss, grief, betrayal, treason. Signifier, second signifier, Two of Wands. A crossroads moment about which path to follow forward, but also a plan in the, okay, thank you, a plan in the planning. A plan in the planning is the second signifier. So that this is being planned. As I said, by the wife of a dude that was a sheriff that went to jail for Trump. There's a lot of people that feel betrayed by him because he did come out, I believe, and say, oh, we'll cover all your legal bills, no, you won't go to jail, etc. Okay, so this is a plan being made. The energies behind the scenes, well, the justice, absolutely, those that went to jail, and the Three of Wands. Watching the ship come into harbour, plan coming to fruition. So bringing a ship into a safe harbour here with this messaging. Okay, thank you. I'm just getting, for those that have faced justice, true justice, giving them trying to give them a safe harbour to share their message is what I'm being told. Okay, let's see where this goes. Something unexpected coming out of left field. And then we've got the happy families, the end of an emotional cycle. This could also be the grief card. Thank you. I'm getting it's, notice there's no money cards here yet. It's all about emotions and plans to come together and share their grief is what I'm getting for those that have been imprisoned. An emotional offer being made, but let's see where this goes. The Chariot, the energy, karma hanging over it. Chariot is an attempt to move forward, but it'll be incredibly slow. Thank you. The organizer, the wife, I'm feeling has been drawn into this as part of her grief process for her husband going to prison, trying to move forward. Emotional, overwhelming, cleansing. Yeah, that's the karma behind this, is an attempt to move forward, and it's just because of the absolute depth of the emotion. I don't know that it's even going to be pulled off, but are they just going to feel like they've been stabbed in the back? Because be careful what you wish for. You'll end up being stabbed in the back about it, because here's the mercenary card, taking off with your money, and full illumination, being exposed, and this gala event being built on really rocky foundations, being emotionally let down and walking away due to lying, stealing, abuse of power. We've got strength here, but hidden agendas. A volatile message coming forward that will cause a lot of anxiety for what happened in the past. You say the strength of the abuse, the strength of the stealing. I don't think these people are going to see a dime. I really honestly, I know a few have said Trump's going to keep all the money for himself, and I'm going to have to agree. So let's have a look. We shall have a look again. For those that want to see how I shuffle, that are new, do this. Too many cards to put it back individually, so I poker shuffle them through several times. So is Trump going to, in some way, I'm just getting the invoice. I'm getting that the invoice from Bedminster is going to be more than the money raised. Is that right? Okay, come on down, let's have a look. Okay, back up against the. Okay, I'm going to say the wife organised this with good intentions, and she's going to have to defend herself when the messaging comes out, because there's just not going to be the money. Challenged by the bringing forward of the money, because it's going to get stolen at the foundation there. In the past, the something expensive, the feminine energy, trying to bring forward abundance, crowning this reading. Well, there's Trump. Trump, as he sees himself, the businessman, taking control, the Hierophant, the higher authorities, Bedminster, the Bedminster management, and then you have here Mr. Dictator. Internally, ending up in a really uncomfortable situation where trying to carry forward this message, but there's no cheering, there's no celebration. Being faced, the hopes and fears, hoping to move forward, but I think they're going to be faced with a difficult message where it's just so blatant to them that they cannot deny any longer. Contracts and I'm going to say, well, what came out was contracts and secrets. Contracts, agreements that have been made, a whistleblower in regards to those, and then having to pack up the swords of truth and moving forward. And the husband's going to stay in jail. And I don't know that anybody else is going to get any money. We've got here a collective awakening to the loss and betrayal, being played for the fool and emotionally devastated. If I keep going, we've got Two of Swords, difficult decision to be made, but having to take the blindfold off and look at the truth about the secret money dealings. Being the Swords of Truth, forcing a retreat in regards to the money, the infighting, the secret agenda, and a really, really harsh truth being presented. That's going to bring about an ending, and these families are going to feel like they're trapped, and here's the snake in the path. Financial stability, the lies they were fed, the Nine of Swords anxiety, a Tower moment as there is full illumination of the mercenary actions that is going to leave them out in the cold. I can't be any clearer than that. Cannot be any clearer than that. There, I feel those, especially the woman that has organised it, is going to find herself in for a rude awakening, because I just I'm just seeing that there is the bill, there's a invoice that is being presented for holding the rally, the gala, that is going to be as much, if not greater, than the money that was raised. Okay, I just want to ask, is it actually going to go ahead very quickly? Is the gala going to go ahead? Is the gala, is this going to go ahead? Is this going to, is the gala? I'm seeing Trump on a screen. Now, I don't know if he's actually there. Feels like he's in a different room and he's on the screen. Okay. This is going to feel so strange. I'm getting the feeling that he's close by so he can hear the reaction, but I'm seeing him on a video screen as if he's, I can't make it because of whatever reason. And he's claiming that he's not there. So bizarre. Okay, show me. Show me. Will the gala actually go ahead? Might be some subpoenas issued, just like at Rudy's 80th. Oh, wasn't that hilarious? Will the gala go ahead? Well, we've got Queen of Swords. This is Judge Shupkin, potentially. Money changing hands, being seen and heard but not celebrated, ending up with an empty basket due to betrayal, and then being forced to take the blindfold off and look at the truth. We've got the death card here, the ending. We've got the female organiser, a contract and agreement that she had made. Just looking at what's coming up. It's a lot of major arcana. We've got the strength card, the trying to tame the beast, her emotional overwhelming. But again, we've got this prosecution for Trump by the courts, the money, a collective awakening to having been played as the fool, Page of Swords, a whistleblower, the sacrifice for the sake of money, and a burdensome message that is going to entrap the families are going to feel like they're entrapped. They're not going to like what's on offer. It was all smoke and mirrors, and they're going to find themselves financially out in the cold due to this mercenary. Oh boy. He just sees them as an opportunity to make money. He couldn't care less. Well, he could care less about them, but they're going to find themselves really disappointed is what I'm feeling. Yes, it's going to go ahead, but they're going to find themselves betrayed by the mercenary. Okay. Going to leave it there. Love to you all. Take care.